Well, hey, good morning, and it's 10 o'clock in the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. No, Lambeau Field's in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No, it's the frozen tundra across the Midwest, the South, the Southwest, across the map, baby.
America.
Across America, yes. What happened to global warming? I thought we were supposed to have an emergency signing order of a global warming. Stop, man. Let's get real. I just want to wish all of you people down south the same joyous winter that we have been experiencing. God bless you.
Now you know.
Now you know, as my wife would say. And from what I'm hearing, Arkansas is supposed to get what, anywhere from another possibly 11 inches. Texas is supposed to get more. You guys are supposed to have snow and ice and sleet all the way till Friday. Up here, that's a piece of cake, bro. We go through that like a starving man at a buffet. We just plow through that stuff, man.
We got plowed, they don't.
And yeah, we got all the salt we need, the plows, the shovels. I'm better at it. I'm a more healthier man because of this winter. I've been shoveling and shoveling and shoveling. So, hey, man. But, hey, Marco, I want to thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Hey, Dwayne, all the way from Graham, Texas. Hope everything has been going good. Is that working right there? It says, I don't see anything popping up there. Okay. I'm just checking with my technician over here. Usually I see some extra things pop up on the side, but they're not there today. So I don't, oh, there's one. Thank you, babe.
For your comments and responses
Right.
come up, babe.
Gotcha. You know, I told Bobby today, I said, I have a teaching break at 10 a.m. from 10 to like about 11. Because I teach at two schools, and usually what I would do is I would drive to one school, teach 2 periods, and then I would get that next hour to drive back to my next school where I teach for the rest of my day, where I coach the basketball team, which you can see on my shirt, Douglas. And but it doesn't take me an hour to get there. It only takes me like about 15 minutes, but it's 2 periods, so they give me the time to get there and get settled before my next class. I said, maybe I can shift that to 10 o'clock. We'll just see what it looks like today. And because I know people are snowed in, people are at home, people are online. I don't think people are still sleeping. It's 10 o'clock, maybe so, but who knows? But man, today I'm excited about today. I've been looking forward today. Diane, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Appreciate you for being with me. And Darlene, yes, thank you.
Pathway of Life Church.
Pathway of Life, wow.
Dallas.
Dallas, yes, Pastor Danny. I love that man.
Kelly now.
Pastor Kelly, that's right. I forgot all about that. It's Pastor Kelly now. Both of you grew up with Pastor Kelly. You grew up with Pastor Danny too, but that's all that matter. He's your other dad, for that matter. But I want to share a big key with you today. Yes, a big key. Let me see my key. Okay, it's upside down. Nope, I like it this way with the teeth up.
Oh,
yes, I have a big key that I want to share with you today. Huh?
That's the ugly side.
That's the ugly side. But I'm going to preach a message because, it's all these jagged edges right here that are what allow certain keys to open certain doors. And maybe there's a time where you've been through some times where you've been up high, sometimes where you've been down low, you come high, down low. But it's all those highs and lows that God has shaped you to fit so that you can open certain doors in your, I'm preaching something right now and I got to stop. I got to get away from that. But I want to share a key with you today. Ready? Here's a key. Keep educating yourself. Got it? That's your key. Keep educating yourself. That's what we're going to talk about today. Keep educating yourself. Every successful person that I've ever met has a passion for learning. Yes, they do. It doesn't matter what age they are. It doesn't matter what level of education they've achieved. Successful people are always looking for ways to educate themselves. They are tirelessly looking for ways to grow in information. They're on this constant quest to expand and get knowledge. Amen. Thank you, Marco. Yeah. Go ahead. Said DeMarco says keys open doors. Yes. I have a quote here from an unknown person. You may have known who it is. I can't remember who it is. I just saw it. And so I put unknown. If you want to succeed, don't wait to be taught. Teach yourself. Come on. If you want to succeed, don't wait to be taught. Teach yourself. If you expect to keep up with the constant growth of information that's being flooded out there, you have to become what I call a lifelong learner. The ability to continue learning is an important skill that many organizations, they even look for it on your resume. I can't wait for people to see my resume because of the remote learning. I have added things on. I can add things on there that I could never, ever have put on there before. But what it shows the next place that I'm applying for is that I am a lifelong learner, and I am trying to increase my knowledge and my understanding in new technology and in what's going on in life. See, I know that I have to be able to develop new skills if I expect to be relevant tomorrow. See, what I know today gets me through today, but what I prepare for tomorrow makes me relevant for the future. I don't want to be just a today. I don't want, what do you call those people who make one song and they're done? One-hit wonder. I don't want to be a one-hit wonder. I want to be someone who's relative on and on and on and on so I can keep moving forward. Amen. Let me take a sip. Oh, I forgot to tell you, make today awesome. I am making today awesome. Look at Diane. Yes, my mindset is always on the go for higher learning. Yes, that's what you have to do. And so today I want to give you 3 keys that I believe that are helpful for staying relevant. 3 keys that I believe that help you to increase your learning. All right, ready? Number 1, keep reintroducing yourself to new technology. Oh my gosh. You gotta be a sponge. You gotta be a sponge. Soak up anything that relates to your current position. Master new jargon. I'm scrolling up here because I can't see, it's too low. Soak up anything that relates to your current position. Master new jargon that stays up with trends. Keep up on the latest innovations in your industry. Take whatever information you can find and then learn how it can improve where you are, what you're doing, and accelerate you into the future. Take all those things, begin to read, begin to look after those things and see, where do I need to grow, all right? When I began this remote teaching, I can tell you, even today, every week, I am looking at some kind of tutorial on YouTube to try and teach me something. I was looking the other day on Google Forms quizzes and how to make them more adaptable to my students. How can I get them from the Google Forms into the Google Drive, to get into the Google classwork, and then be able to present it to my kids? Yeah. So I am constantly on this, to being tutorialized. Is that a word? I don't even know. Tutorialized. Okay. I'm being tutorialized constantly. See, it's the never stop learning attitude that keeps you open to new information, approaches, and techniques. You got to have that never stop learning attitude. And so doors only open when you have the right keys. Man, I can't tell you how good I felt when I went through the tutorial about the Google Forms into the Google Drive, into the Google classwork, and getting it to my kids where they can click on it, do the exam, and then it comes back already graded to me. Booyah! Man, I was like, I love this stuff right here. I don't have to grade it. It's already done. So I can't tell you, just keep reinventing yourself. Reinvestigating, reintroducing yourself to all the technology that's going on. Do it on a daily basis, all right? Number 2, reach outside your circle. Link up with those who are where you want to be. Find those who are already doing what you're aspiring to do. Reach for those who are succeeding at the level that you want to succeed at. Man, I would never reach for somebody who's succeeding at a level where I don't even want to be at. If I'm already above there, I'm not reaching down, I reach up. One of the phrases that I always have, never reach for people who are not reaching. Man, I will stay with that phrase till I die. Never reach for people who are not reaching. Don't let your pride also keep you from reaching for what you need. You may have to go and ask some person that you really may not have a good relationship with, someone that you've never really cared for, someone that you personally really don't like, but you know what? They may be the person that has exactly what you need. Don't let your pride keep you from reaching for that person so that you can take that next step and move to that next level. You got to raise the bar, George says, exactly. Set a new standard. Man, if you're not setting new standards every year for your life, then you're going to stay just where you are. That's why, today we're going to go later and look over the vision board. And we're going to be looking at someone who's already been doing vision boards at another level and is doing the things that we want to do. All right. Yeah, I can never stay where I am. I got to keep setting the bar higher. I got to keep reaching the higher. As a basketball coach, when my team comes back the next year, we want to do better. We want to increase it. I raise the bar. I go and study more basketball to prepare for the next year so that so when I become better, they can become better. All right. Again, this came to me the other day too when I was sitting there putting this together. Now, you may have been the big fish in the pond, but if you expect to grow, you can't be afraid to be the small fish in the pond again. Let me say that again. You may be the big fish in the pond right now, but if you expect to grow, you cannot be afraid to be the small fish in the pond again. Here's a quote. I'm going to put my name next to this quote, I think, next time. A small fish swimming in a big pond has room to grow, but a big fish swimming in a small pond has no room to grow. I'm going to say that to you again. I came up with this yesterday. A small fish swimming in a big pond has room to grow, but a big fish swimming in a small pond has no room to grow. And if you think about that analogy of the fish tank, okay, you put a fish in a tank that's small, it's only going to go as big as the tank. Man, you can't be afraid to be that small fish in the big pond. Okay, you can't be afraid of that. I'm the big guy right now. I'm the one who knows it all. I'm the one who has all the information. Sometimes you got to go back and sit behind the desk and be the student again. There's nothing wrong with that, all right? Don't be afraid to be that small fish in the big pond where you know that you have the room to grow. You know, many times uncharted waters can lead you to people, places, and things that you might have never discovered before had not you been there, all right? Because I'll tell you what, I'm learning things that I've never learned before, that I never thought I would learn. Look, my wife knows a lot of technology. And you know what? There are some things that I know that she does not know. Because I've called her down. Can you help me in this? She goes, I don't know that stuff. And I'm thinking, yeah, I know more than my wife. I know more than my wife. That's only a small area, though. Don't get me wrong, guys. All right, number 3. Ready? Read. R-E-A-D. Read. Come on now. It may sound simple, but reading technology and news and blogs every day makes a huge difference in your life. It's one of the best ways to keep up to date on the latest trends and skills needed in the technology field. You got to find people that you admire professionally, and if they put out any kind of publications into print, go read them. Yes, read them. I was doing a study the other day, and I may talk about at some point, the value of having a personal library. Oh my gosh, the value of having a personal library. All right, go out and find new bloggers that are relevant to the areas of expertise that you need to grow in. All right, go find those bloggers. You know, I follow people on certain websites where, you know, they're doing things that I want to do. I go to social media sites that are relative to what I want to become, to what I want to do, to the areas that I want to grow in, to the things that I want to succeed in the future. Do I want to be a teacher the rest of my life? I don't see that happening. I have other aspirations that are bigger and beyond where I am right now. Yeah, Marco, readers are leaders. That's a quote my mother has always said for so long. Readers become leaders. She constantly told my kids that all the time. So I'm reading books now too. I read books that move me in the direction of my goals and dreams. I try to put my hands and my eyes on anything that increases me and shifts me in the direction that I desire to succeed at. You know, I'll sit there and I'll listen to motivational videos. I will watch them. Robert Kiyosaki, he came up the other day when I was at the health club on the treadmill. So then I listened to like 3 Robert Kiyosakis in a row, man. I'm going, wow, boom, blowing my mind, because that's an area that I want to move forward in. All right. So get your eyes, get your hands, get yourself on stuff, read, watch, develop yourself, increase yourself. But find the areas of life that you have a passion for. You know, I heard a gentleman the other day, I forgot his name, it was on one of those videos, and he said, people always say, well, you can be anything. No, you can't be anything. You can only be what you have a passion for. And I said, boom, that's exactly right. Because if I don't have a passion to drive a truck, then I won't drive a truck. Think about it. You know, there are just some things that you don't have a passion for. You know, real estate, yeah, I want to do real estate, but I have no desire to cut to cut wood, put up sheetrock, mud and tape, do floors. I have desire to pay for it and build it and watch other people do it. I have a great desire for that and to sell it, but I don't have the passion to do. And some people have those passions. So go find the information that you have a passion for. Get your eyes on it. Start reading it. Start watching it. Start getting in your ears if you have to while you're jogging, you're walking, you're working. And so I don't, good or bad, however you want to think, I don't spend time reading books or articles and blogs that don't increase me spiritually and mentally. Spiritually, I have to grow, and mentally, I have to grow. And if it doesn't increase me in those areas, I don't spend time reading it. So you don't have to be a brainiac to educate yourself. You just have to be willing to learn and put in the time so you can live motivated. All right, I hope I helped you today. Where's my key? If you don't mind, darling. Take your keys today, run with it, have a great life. Make today awesome. I got all my props going today, and I'll see you next week. God bless you. Have a great week.